Okay, Kyle, we have went over basic information about your grandmother for her death certificate. Now you did state you wanted cremation. Do you have any questions about that?
And I know she wants to be cremated, but are there any options for doing a service as well?
Absolutely, we can go over some of those. So, some of the services that we offer are a cremation with a memorial service, and that would just mean that after we get her remains back, that we would have a memorial service with her ashes present. And you can fill out cards and have flowers for the urn and have whatever kind of service you want there with music and a preacher. You can kind of make that as big as small as you would like. Um, we can also have a cremation with a full service, and that would be that we would have the body present. So that would mean that we would embalm her first and then have her in a cremation casket so that you'd be able to view her. And then after that service is done, we can take her to be cremated and you can have her ashes. Then, and then also we can just do like a graveside service if you want to have her remains buried.
Hmm.
That's an option too. Do any of those sound good to you?
I think I'd like to do the cremation with full service.
Okay, so let me show you some options that we have for cremation caskets. We do have one here that we use on a regular basis, but I'll show you some options that we have. And they're very beautiful caskets. We have a couple of the wooden ones. This is the casket that we use on a regular basis that we have here in stock. Would that be good for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And then a lot of people will get flowers just like you would if you had a traditional service that you would pick your casket out and pick flowers. So here's some options for flowers that you can pick. And we can have those ordered for you, or if you have a florist, you can go there. And then this one's pretty also. And then we can also do this can be a little overwhelming. There's lots of card options, but this is just a few that you could choose from to do for the service for her memorial card. This is just some options that you can look at. And with these, on the inside, we would have the information about the service, and then we could put a picture of her and like a little poem or Bible verse that she would like. So that's an option that would go with the full service. And then, were you interested in afterwards? Did you want to bury her cremains, or is it something that you want to keep and purchase an urn or a keepsake or anything?
Yeah, I think I'd like to purchase an urn and just keep her for now.
Okay, so there's lots of options for that as well. We can do regular size urns, we can do small urns, and we have jewelry that is available. So we can look at that. And this can just be a few that we have in here. So here are some urns that we have that you can look at. And these can be personalized as well. And we have jewelry that you can purchase. So that can be an option too. Does any of those look good?
I like that one.
Okay. Do you want to have some of her remains, or do you want some of them buried and to keep some of them? Or do you just want to
I'm
keep
really
all
not
of them?
sure what is more common.
People really do either one. It's just really how you feel or what you're wanting to do.
Okay, I think I'll just keep them all for now.
Okay, and then later on you can make that decision later. So we'll go over the bill. So for a cremation with a full service, the fee for that is going to be $48.90, and I'll kind of break that down for you on this sheet. So this is our general price list, and for embalming, we charge $6.95, and then we will dress her and do all the prep of the body like we would for our traditional service. So that's $155. Basic services fee is $15.90. And then, are you wanting to just do like a night visitation for that, or do you want to have a day visitation?
Is it one or the other, or is it both?
So, since we're going to do a full service cremation, so you would probably just have a visitation, and like during that visitation, you could have like a funeral service. But you could do either one. You can do an all day, or you can do a visitation at night and a funeral the next day.
Let's just do it at night.
Okay, so that's going to be a little less expensive, so you can save some money there. So for that, it's going to be $450, and then when we came to pick her up, we have a fee of $225. And then since we're not going to use a hearse or have a lead car because we're not going to the cemetery, we're not going to charge you for that either. So, but we will have a memorial package, and that will be these cards in your register book. So that's going to range anywhere from $100 to $150, just depending on what you choose. And then the rental casket is going to be, we charge $9.95 to rent the rental casket. So that will,
Okay.
instead of having that more expensive cost of a casket and a vault, it won't, it'll be a little bit more affordable. Do you have any more questions?
I don't believe so.
Okay, we'll get started on putting all that together then.